Leeds United marked their Premier League return with dramatic 1-0 win over Everton. The Premier League has returned in thrilling fashion, and one of the most dramatic matches of the opening weekend came at Elland Road, where Leeds United sealed a 1-0 victory over Everton. The game wasn't packed with goals, but the tension, drama, and emotional release in the final minutes made it one to remember for the Leeds faithful. The setting, a return to the top flight. Leeds United, a club with one of the most passionate fan bases in English football, were back in the Premier League after earning promotion last season. For the supporters, this wasn't just another game. It was a celebration of returning to the stage where they believe they truly belong. The stadium was buzzing long before kickoff. Chants echoed across Elland Road, banners filled the stands, and the players walked out knowing they carried the weight of both expectation and hope. On the other side, Everton, a side with Premier League history of their own, arrived looking to spoil the party. Their aim was simple: frustrate Leeds, play smart, and grab a result. First half, Leeds push, Everton sit back. From the very first whistle, Leeds showed energy and intent. They pressed high, moved the ball quickly, and looked eager to score an early goal. Everton, however, appeared cautious. They sat deep, defended in numbers, and relied on counter-attacking opportunities. But strangely, their attacking threat was almost invisible. For more than 53 minutes, Everton didn't register a single shot on target, something rarely seen in Premier League football. The Leeds midfield, led by Anton Stock, controlled possession. Wide players looked dangerous, and striker Lucas Mecca kept Everton's defenders on their toes. Still, despite the pressure, Everton's backline held firm, and the first half ended goalless. Second half, the tension builds. As the second half unfolded, the game started to feel like one of those frustrating nights for Leeds. They had the ball, the crowd, and the energy, but not the finishing touch. Everton remained stubborn. Their goalkeeper stayed mostly untested, while their defenders blocked crosses and cleared danger. Leeds created half chances, but the lack of a killer final pass kept the score at 0-0. The fans grew louder, urging their team forward. Everyone sensed that one goal would be enough to decide this tense affair. The turning point, Tarkowski's handball. The moment of drama came late, 84th minute to be exact. Leeds midfielder Anton Stock fired a powerful effort toward goal. Everton defender James Tarkowski attempted to block, but the ball struck his arm inside the penalty area. The referee had no hesitation. Penalty to Leeds United. The stadium erupted. Some Everton players protested, but replays made it clear. Tarkowski's arm was outstretched, and the decision was correct. The penalty. Lucas Mecca writes his name in Leeds history. Stepping up to the spot was Lucas Mecca, Leeds summer signing and the man trusted in big moments. The tension inside Elland Road was unbearable, thousands of fans holding their breath. Mecca didn't disappoint. With calmness and precision, he slotted the ball past the goalkeeper, sending the crowd into absolute chaos. Flags waved, fans screamed, and players ran to celebrate with their new hero. For Mecca, it was more than just a goal, it was the perfect way to introduce himself to the Leeds faithful. For the team, it was the breakthrough they had worked so hard for all game. Final minutes. Leeds hold on. After the goal, Everton finally tried to show some urgency, but it was too late. They pushed men forward, looking for an equalizer, but their lack of attacking quality was evident throughout the night. Leeds defended with everything they had: blocks, clearances, and tackles ensured Everton didn't find a way back. When the referee blew the final whistle, Elland Road exploded once again. The final score: Leeds United 1-0 Everton. Why this win matters. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement of intent. For Leeds United, winning their first game back in the Premier League gave them belief and momentum. The atmosphere at Elland Road reminded everyone why Leeds are such a special club. The players showed resilience, keeping calm until the final minutes and then delivering under pressure. For Everton, it was a disappointing start. To not record a shot on target for over 50 minutes highlighted their lack of creativity. Fans will be concerned. This performance showed weaknesses that need fixing quickly. Key performers. Lucas Mecca, Leeds, cool under pressure. His penalty secured the victory and lifted the entire stadium. Anton Stock, Leeds, controlled midfield and played a big role in winning the penalty. James Tarkowski, Everton, solid defensively until the costly handball that turned the game. Match stats snapshot. Possession, Leeds 57%, Everton 43%. Shots on target, Leeds 5, Everton 1. Corners, Leeds 6, Everton 3. Fouls, Leeds 12, Everton 14. Stats are rounded based on match reports. Final word. For Leeds United fans, this will be a night to remember. A late penalty, a roar of celebration, and 3 points to start life back in the Premier League. It doesn't get much better. For Everton, it's a wake-up call. Caution and lack of ambition won't work at this level. Improvement is needed quickly if they want to avoid another tough season. Football is back, and the drama is alive. Leeds United couldn't have asked for a better return.